Well, an active morning here on this Thursday. Numerous severe thunderstorm warnings. Welcome to the Weather Channel. I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic with continuing live coverage of severe weather. Severe thunderstorm warnings within a tornado watch. The warnings mean severe weather imminent or is occurring. The watch means that tornadoes are possible in and around the watch area. Let's get to the radar right now. We'll show you what's going on. As you can see, numerous warnings here northeast of Indianapolis, and these storms are severe, not tornadic, but still strong damaging winds are possible, 60, possibly 70 miles per hour. A report earlier in Beard, just north of Frankfort, Indiana, from a personal weather station of a wind gust of 118 miles per hour. So we've had some strong winds. That's why we're staying on this complex of thunderstorms. The good news is, though, is that it looks like we've lost a little bit of the intensity, but still 60, 70 mile per hour winds is nothing to sneeze at. Very dangerous storms heading on off toward the northeast of Indianapolis. Earlier, Pontiac, we are now south of Chicago up here to the top. This is where we had some reports of some tornadoes. Reported 1024 of a tornado around Pontiac. It did flip over, I believe, at least one 18-wheeler. And then this was the complex of thunderstorms up here northwest of Indianapolis that produced the strong gusty winds of maybe that wind gust to 118 miles per hour. But in Rossville, an 80 mile per hour wind gust reported, and some of these winds did bring down some trees and power lines in just north of Indianapolis. So big storms rolling, and they continue to roll now. Here's a couple of the warnings we have. We're off now. As you can see, Indianapolis is down here to the lower left of the screen. Severe thunderstorm warnings northeast, Adams, Jay, and Wells County until 2:30 local time. So Bear Creek, Bernie, and Portland are areas that are under the gun for some strong winds to maybe 60 or 70 miles per hour. And then Dark and Preble and Wayne counties until 2:30 local time, including areas just north of Richmond in Indiana. Severe thunderstorm warning until 2:30 a.m. local time. Now back further toward the west, it's a line of thunderstorms that looks like are right along the warm front that are trying to come back into the Indianapolis area. But right now, it looks like just around Lafayette, we're getting general rain and thunderstorms, and then a warning back further toward the west. However, it does look like this storm near Lafayette, continuing to push south-southeast, may just clip the northeast side of Indianapolis with maybe some strong winds, possibly not even severe winds to 60-plus miles per hour. However, as we get on the border here of Illinois and Indiana, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Benton, Iroquois counties. That's for Ash Grove and Belmont and Milford until 1:15 Central Time. So this storm has the capability of producing not only some gusty winds, but maybe even some hail. As you can see, some lavender right in here. That could be the hail core moving on off and crossing the border now and getting into west central Indiana. So still a very dangerous storm. You know, severe thunderstorms do produce winds to 60-plus miles per hour. So Boswood, Oak Grove, Shelby, and Wabash all under the gun for this storm as it rolls on off toward the east-southeast at about 40 miles per hour. And that could mean some very heavy rainfall, some strong winds, and most likely a little bit of hail. Now, as we get into the state of Ohio, Cincinnati down here, Dayton's over here, those two cities actually in pretty good shape, but very heavy rainfall now encompassing an area from Akron down toward just north of Columbus. We have not only flash flood warnings, but a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. This cell in Champaign, Logan, and Union counties has had a history of producing hail to 3/4 of an inch and even some gusty winds. 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts have been reported with that cell as it heads on off and possibly gets into Columbus here over the next 30 minutes. Franklin and Licking County just east of Columbus until 2:15 local time. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for you, and that's for those storms producing potentially 60 mile per hour gusts and very heavy rainfall. So Franklin and Licking once again until 2:15, and then heavy rainfall is also becoming a problem. We've got numerous flash flood warnings out. This is 3-hour rain here from Lima just north of Columbus, accumulating to about 1 inch to 2 inches per hour. So very heavy rainfall, ponding in the water on the roadways. Thus, the flash flood warnings have been issued. Here's what the model thinks the radar is going to look like as we go through the morning hours on Thursday. 3 a.m. this morning, you can see the storms just pushing on through Indianapolis. You're probably done by sunrise, and then this big mass of rain and thunderstorms right in time for the morning commute pushes on into parts of West Virginia, possibly Washington, D.C., with severe storms potentially producing some strong gusty winds and some heavy rainfall and some vivid lightning, too. So it is going to be a slow commute in this part of the world. This tornado watch remaining in effect now until 5 o'clock this morning. It does cover Columbus and down towards Cincinnati and Indianapolis. That means that potential does exist for severe thunderstorms that could become tornadic. We just had a tornado warning issued in the state of Ohio for Morgan County and Washington counties. That's in effect until 2:45 local time. We'll have an update on that with the next live update. Stay tuned.